Hi, it's Mem from Crackalackin Copy Mentor. Today's video, I just wanted to talk to you quickly about doing things in your own style. And what brought this about was I've just had a conversation with a friend of mine that's helping me with a bit of a challenge that I've set myself. And the reason I've asked for her help is because I know that she is going to be a hard arse with me. She's not like she's going to be on me every day. And it kind of feels now like I'm in a bit of a competition with her and myself. And the thing is with me, if I just say, oh right, okay, this is what I want to do, so I'll do it, I'm actually a little bit crap with things like that. So I'll set myself a goal, but then I think, oh right, okay, well I haven't made it, but it's because of this, this and this. Whereas if I set myself a challenge, or somebody else challenges me and says, well, I bet you can't do that, then that's when things really kick up a notch for me. So I'll do everything in my power to prove people wrong and to basically win. So even though a challenge is the same thing as setting yourself a goal and trying to reach that goal, because you're still working towards the same thing, for me, just that slight difference, just that word change between challenge and goal makes all the difference for me. So when it comes to your copy, there are many elements that make up great copy, and people will tell you, the different ways to do things, like put your benefits at the top, bullet points all your benefits, things like that. But you know what? If you find it really difficult to do that because your mind doesn't work that way or whatever, find what works for you, because when it works for you, it'll flow naturally. Like your copy will just look natural, it will sound natural, and it will sound inspiring. So an example of that is one of my clients. I was talking to her the other week, and she tells so many stories. She's going to laugh when she sees this. She tells all these stories. She's a regular Jackanory. And when we were talking about her copy, she was like, oh, just find it really difficult to write about my business though, because I want to sound professional, but I want my personality in it. And, I'm sure you probably deal with the same thoughts yourself. And as she was talking, I was listening, and I said to her, you know what, why don't you just tell stories? Storytelling is a huge part of copywriting anyway. Stories are the things that sell. So why don't you, instead of thinking about the fact that you're trying to write about your business in a professional way, why don't you tell the stories of the success that you've had with your clients, of your history, for your about page, tell your story and things like that, and look at it as storytelling rather than writing about your business. And she thought about it for a second, and she was like, yeah, I think I can do that. And it was that slight tilt of her head to think about it in a different way that made her believe that, this isn't as hard as she'd been making it out to be in her own head. So she went away and she wrote a couple of posts as well, storytelling posts, and she got some really good feedback from them, and she's already happier about what she's doing. So it's not about doing what everybody else does in the same way as everybody else does it. It's about doing your own thing, finding out what works for you, finding out how you're going to achieve what you want to achieve, and just running with it. Because nobody else can tell you, like, you have to do this. If everybody did the same thing, then it'd be just a horrendously boring world. So go out there, do your own thing, write in your own way, figure out what's right for you, and then everybody else around you will absolutely love it. So that's my little advice for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Merry Saturday. Bye.